Because this is a gateway, the Lion's Gate. This stretch here is concentrated tunnel. It's like a tunnel where it's a window of time where it's like a wormhole. You can get places faster. So that means we have to be even more diligent with our thoughts. We have to focus only on what we want. We say what we want to get back, and it comes to us easier. Welcome back. We are continuing our dive through astrology, 2 degrees at a time. There are 360 unique degrees. Each has its own story, psychological profiling, insight, symbols. I want to say thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you. Give me a like if you're enjoying these videos. Subscribe if you're interested in more about astrology. And let's get into Leo14. Mist condensing on wildflowers. Tiny balls of multicolored lights flickering through a forest. Cherub-like, a human soul whispers into every receptive ear, seeking to manifest. Another way to say that, a human soul seeking opportunities for outward manifestation. Toward the center of a galaxy, the concentration of stars becomes denser and denser. Fields of jasmine flowers. Stone here is Kunzite or Kunzite. It, along with Aquarius' stone, will be in the description if you'd like to take a closer look at it. Kunzite is deeply connected to the heart, to love. It is a joyful stone. It opens the heart and the mind. It encourages communion between the two. It is said that while wearing, we are better able to experience and reciprocate love. Here we have a concentration of power. We have a concentration of wisdom, power, and patience. It is the combining of the childlike aspect, the adult aspect, and wisdom altogether. This is the reminder that angels are among us, and they're among us. Why? One way to look at it is that our souls are the embodiment of eternal wisdom. All that is, that we are the angels. But many times the soul is thwarted what it wants. It wants to express. And the warning here is that eventually it will be stifled for as long as it has to be, until it can't take it anymore, and then you don't know what the consequences will be. So the easy way to go here on this particular degree is to have a mantra that says, I let my soul manifest itself. Let truth come out. And if we step out of the way, it knows what it wants. It unfolds naturally. The concentration of power is like the jasmine blossoms and the center of the galaxy. They're a combination here where there's a density and density and density of power. So there is an ability to shortcut the processes of life, the processes of manifestation, if we give in to our soul urges. A warning and a technique at the same time. We get what we focus on. So if we're focusing on loving connections, we're learning, we're abundant, we always get what we need, happy, joyful things come to me all the time, that kind of thing, that's what you're going to get back. If we focus on what's wrong in the world, who's done somebody wrong, blah, 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 any of that, if we focus on that, that is what we get back. So it's a simple thing, and we take it the way we take it. But here, that is the technique and the warning. Focus on what you want, and in it comes. Because this is a gateway, the Lion's Gate. This stretch here is concentrated tunnel. It's like a tunnel where it's a window of time where it's like a wormhole. You can get places faster. So that means we have to be even more diligent with our thoughts. We have to focus only on what we want. We say what we want to get back, and it comes to us easier. A person with this degree strong is a messenger for angels. And we only have to tap into it or say, you know, okay, what does that mean for me? And allow it to come. Innocence and a desire to want to help, to be as effective in the world that we can possibly be by being true to who we are, our soul, who that is, what that is, gives us immense power. Seeing our focus as pollen. When you meditate and you say, I let my soul manifest, see it as if it is pollen for what you want to manifest. And we might be surprised here. Let's take a look at Aquarius 14. A train entering a tunnel. During the rain, a bird is heard singing. A woman finds a lock of hair she kept but can't remember whose it is. In a pyramid, a dark passageway filled with scorpions. A caravan takes a shortcut through caves. The stone here is Black Jasper. It is cleansing and grounding. It gives focus and mental clarity. It gives us support during emotional crisis. It is nurturing. It absorbs negative energy. So here we're going into a tunnel. And again, we're talking about letting go of fear. That was a big theme yesterday. Here it's even bigger. Because when you're entering a tunnel full of scorpions, you want to get through it as easily as possible. But if we give in to fear, yesterday we were in a loop. Today we're in a black tunnel. And we're stuck. And it's scary. So we want to take one step at a time in faith, knowing that the angels are guiding us and that we can get through it. By overcoming fear on this degree, mountains can be walked through at an incredible pace. On this axis, there is the scorpionic ability to regenerate, to transform. It's going to go either way. Again, it's just a super high wave of energy, but it is super powerful. So if you want to use it for yourself, think regenerative thoughts. Think, I allow my truth to manifest. I allow my soul to come forth, be made manifest. It feels like mountains can be moved here. Miracles can occur on this degree. You don't have to go over the mountain, you go through the mountain, and it's a shortcut. Here we're meant to step into our darkness to clear it. So when darkness comes, when fear comes, straighten your back, steady your legs and your stance, and know that you have this. You take one step at a time in faith. That's how we deal with it here. If we're afraid we're going to make a misstep and we stop, we're just going to be stuck there. So don't be afraid. Trust your instincts. Our intuition is our guide here. The bird sings in the darkness. The bird sings in the rain. And it lifts us up out of the darkness. So be joyful. Persistence and diving in, penetrating our deepest fears when they come up, when they show up. Be glad. Be courageous. And know that you're going through them to shortcut the time it normally takes to cut through karma. Because there is good in all things, even in death. The death of something we no longer need is actually a blessing. And it doesn't necessarily have to be the death of people, but saying no to the things we don't want, we become born again. We become eternally youthful. We become eternally powerful. Our most magnificent aspect of what we can be is available on this degree, but going through trials gracefully and joyfully without fear is the way we get there. Harnessing a hierarchy of all that we are in right timing, following our intuition, following our instincts, we get there faster. And even in the midst of cold and desolate climate, whatever that might mean, in limitation, we can have exactly what we want here on this degree. We have to know what we want, make up your mind, and know when to say no, that no, this doesn't make my soul happy. And also knowing when not to people please, but to speak our mind in a soft and subtle way, but firm, happy, joyful. That's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for being here. Give me a like if you're enjoying me. Subscribe for more. Leave me a comment. Let me know what these degrees are saying to you. If they're saying something specific, these symbols, I would love to hear it. We all would. We all can learn from it. Take care until next time.